Salakia. I got a phone call, but I want to finish this lesson. This is Tobit 4 and 12, and I'm gonna go straight to the point. This is Tobit 4 and 12, because ultimately, the father is making the choice, to marry his daughter off of, but Tobit is giving advice to his son on how to take a wife, and this is very important too. I mean, our people are under the curses, but if you can, I would say, unless you're the tribe of Judah, Salakia, Southern Kingdom, unless you're the tribe of Judah, man, I would recommend taking a woman of your own nation, because they know the food you like, they know the cultural background, they understand that, hey, if you're Issachar, you probably got a construction job, your hours all over the place, you need your food, you need your rest, you need your loving, man. And an Issacharite woman that has a father that's been doing the same thing, it is going to fall in line. You don't have to coach her up as much. You don't have to train her up as much, because she already knows how to take care of an Issacharite man. She knows how to make tortilla. She knows how to make birria, barbacoa, mole, food that you like, that you've been eating your whole life. I'm speaking, from experience, because, hey, man, what the fuck you going to marry a Becky and you're going to eat fucking sandwiches and potato salad your whole fucking life, man? Give me a break, man. Come on. But this is Tobit 4 and 12, back to the point of, this is the advice that he was giving his son. This is Tobit 4 and 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy fathers, and take not a strange woman to wife. A strange woman is going, in this case, a heathen nation, which is not of thy father's tribe. For we are the children of the prophets Noah, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Remember, my son, that our fathers from the beginning, even that they all married wives of their own kindred. And that's talking about your own tribe. Whether you're tribe of Issachar, you're getting Issachar. Judah. And were blessed in their children, and their seed shall inherit the land. And there's another excerpt in Nehemiah, when you had a lot of the Israelites choosing different heathens to marry, and their children were coming out speaking half Hebrew and half the other language, man. And if you're not watching your wife, and you didn't keep an eye on her, she may try to teach your children some idol worship. Oh, and this is the God that my people chose. She makes a little miniature figurine and puts it in your kid's pocket or some shit like that, man. You never know. And that's why, chiefly, you should always look at an Israelite a woman. I'm talking to the younger men, and they don't even be in the mindset of trying to get a woman wifed up in these days. Fuck the dating culture, man. This younger generation is cooked with the selection of so-called good women and housewives and mothers that they have to choose from, man. That's why we know we're in the last generation, because look at the state of now. The heathen women are trying to copy the Judite woman by being promiscuous, playing the field, jumping from Tom, Dick, and Harry, and figuring out what they like, and ultimately coming back to most likely someone that's like their father, if they have any wisdom, but all that is too late, because they can't even pair bond, because they've been busted up inside too much. Their box is all fucking, loosed up, man. They got all types of men's genetics in them, which is called microchimerism. You can look it up. It's an actual word that talks about when a man lays down with a woman, his seed is permanently inside that woman. There's nothing that she can do to take it out. Point blank, period. But back to the point is that a majority of our women have this type of mentality. And our men, if they don't have their head on their shoulders straight, are going to choose the worst type of woman. That's not going to be a good mother. Not going to be a good influence to their children. And as you can see, you trusting your enemy because you had no wisdom, like we read in Job 39 and 17, you're ultimately going to get unalived. And what is that, though? Hand joined in hand? Let me see. I'm going to come back to this, and then I'm going to get that, though, hand joined in hand. Because, Salaki, I'm all over the place, but this is all talking about the same thing. This is 1 Timothy 2 and 14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in transgression, not with